Get out of here.
Colin, do you know what
You get out of here.
Body?
Huh?
Do you know what you're putting into your body right now?
From looking at my body, I can tell it can't be that bad.
Was that Chinese what you were eating yesterday?
Huh?
Was that Chinese that you were eating yesterday?
Hell no.
What
It was chicken and rice that I
He only
made.
eats Chinese straight from a buffet.
That you made. I like how you do the head thing. That I made.
Yeah, like I'm not eating a bunch of, what is it, MSG and shit like that.
What do you think's in that shit?
MSG, Macaulay Schenker Group, they're just like Great White.
Great White the band?
Yeah. And MSG the band.
I like Great White.
You do or don't?
Mm-hmm. Of course I do. Everybody likes Great White.
I like Great White the shark.
I like guppies. I'll kick you.
Okay, so
Right
here's
in the
the
fucking ankle bone.
If you're in the ankle bone.
Right in the ankle bone.
So, are we rolling? Are we recording?
Oh
Yeah.
So the dude we made a video about yesterday sent another email, or this one went to junk email, and here it is. Here's the threat. You just lost 20 to 50 New York police officers. So here's his implication when he was going on about, you know, being a cop. Additional loyal law enforcement customers, blah blah blah. So Lance will read this to you and then diagnose this email for you.
Okay. All right, here we go. I guess I'm playing the part of Nick again. All right. If you put a quarter of the effort into helping a customer out, despite your past shortcomings and experiences with other customers, as you did in creating weird-ass funhouse atmosphere, threatening to put up videos and shit, you might have had yourself an additional 20, I don't know, 20, 50.
No, he said 20 to 50. Which
20,
is it, 20 or 50?
20 to 50.
That's like saying, I'll have 3 or 4 or 1. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
20 to 50 additional loyal law enforcement customers from New York State. What you're going to find is it will probably end up with more than 50 additional law enforcement customers that you think are your friends that you're going to think are unloyal to you now because they're going to end up with our gear. Anyways, but the truth is you don't care about that at all. You prefer these awkward, inflammatory situations. You say you were done with me 3 days ago when you barely even communicated with me or tried to meet me halfway on a resolution. You were too busy to try to fuck me out of 20%. You only really reared your ugly head and spoke up to write insults when I noticed what a prick you were and told you about it. Again, solid business model, guy. You're way too cool for school. I can't even say that right. You're way too cool for cool.
Wow.
Though. So that's yeah. I like on the ones you got me for a cool 70, and this and that, and he's throwing fucking. I wish I had those emails. Damn, Mom, sorry.
It's funny because he goes, I don't even care. The first email he said I'll just keep it, and then he's pissed about the fucking $70, and then we took him for a cool 70, and then he doesn't care about the money.
Yeah, to chill out about it and stuff, and yet here he is again crying over 14 bucks. But the cool 70 doesn't matter, but 14 bucks, yeah. This guy is, I'm going to say a little bipolar. Like, if you seriously, like, if you read his, I mean, I'm no doctor or anything, but I'll have a look.
But you've been around a lot of them.
I have been around a lot of them, and I can tell you why they call it a practice. And that's what we're doing right here, we're practicing. So, yeah, I'd say, seriously, the way this guy is like a fucking roller coaster, up and down on his emotions. Either that, or like he's on shit and it fucking hits its half-life or whatever, and then he waits until it gets back in the system, and he goes again.
Well, he feels important as being a door greeter at the Feebles or whatever that he works at, like security guard.
Right.
And whenever the real cops start making fun of him, he probably gets all hurt about it. So.
Right. Well, the thing.
When you order the wrong Pokemon game for your PSP,
Well, come out this way. You might be hidden by the boxes there.
can you just send it back, or is there a restocking fee on your Pokemon games?
It's usually
Or your Atari stuff?
Usually a restocking fee.
When Rob Zombie got sick and you sang that concert and you wanted to renegotiate, did they let you renegotiate?
No, it's...
You just had to do it, didn't you?
You sign a contract, you sign a contract.
Right.
I feel like this guy is just... He's not funny anymore. Before he was throwing out all those cool words, but he's just getting more and more...
Like Charlton. I
Yeah.
like the Charlton.
I like the Charlton. Charlton needs to be a patch. Cool 70s Charlatan. That's a good name for a band. Good
Yeah.
Charlatan. The Cool 70.
Dude, I am starting, and by the way, I am starting an air guitar band, and I'm looking for additional members. So if you know somebody, or maybe you yourself are good, then you don't have your own instrument, I got extras.
Do you actually need your instrument for an air guitar band?
Don't ruin this, Colin.
Okay.
Just.
It was just. I messed with the game. We're supposed to stand.
Let's talk about
Can't do it.
hand towels and water bottles. Colin, talk.
John got an email yesterday, so I was in there shipping some a little bit, and he said, "So we've got this guy mad at us," and I was like, "Oh, what for?" And he said, "Well, evidently he got his stuff," and he emailed John and was like, "I can't believe that you talk about American made this and American made that." And he said, "I just got this Nalgene bottle," which ours are very Nalgene-like. However, they're not the actual Nalgene bottles because Nalgenes cost a shit ton. Anyway,
we don't sell them as Nalgenes. They're sport bottles. Here's
Yeah.
here's the email where it starts.
Yeah, but he goes on to say basically that he's pissed that his China bottle and the fact that his towel's made in China, and that we say made in motherfucking USA, but
and the towel's not made in China.
The towel isn't, and John brought that up, and the guy was like, he didn't even respond to that, and he's like, well, but the Chinese bottle did break after, well, I don't know.
The thing is, we contacted Nalgene, and we would have to fucking double the price of our bottle for us to carry the Nalgene bottles and sell them to you. We're a manufacturer. We're not a reseller. Like we don't bring in a ton of products to resell. We have a few items that are logoed with our logo that we sell. But like we tried to get Nalgene bottles, and there was no profit margin there for us to do them without buying 5,000 of them. These bottles, we make a bottle, they go to the gym. All of our employees use them. We don't have any problems with the bottles until you drop them or do something with them. And I have a bunch of Nalgene bottles.
I don't say Nalgenes anymore aren't what they used to be.
Right, we've got a bunch of real Nalgene bottles that are broke, just like these guys are. If you drop that fucking bottle on concrete with a pound of water in it, it's going to fucking break the lid. I mean, it just happens. And our bottles, you can buy a replacement lid, and fucking you can get a real Nalgene lid and put on there from REI or wherever, and it'll thread on just the same. It fits our koozie just the same. We're not in the business of selling bottles. We sell a few bottles because we make a koozie that it goes in. And that's the deal with it. We slap a sticker on there, we make a couple dollars on it. But this dude's whole thing is he's going on and on and on, and he starts off with just fucking being an asshole and accusing me of a thief. So I said, dude, I suggest you shop somewhere else. And he says, I will not shop somewhere else. I own an NSW rig and a couple of other things. The deal is, just because you've done business with me, you're not going to fucking talk to me like an asshole. You are done. And he went back and forth a couple times. But what you don't realize is, fucking go shop someplace that does the things we're not going to do what you want to do because you sent me some email being an asshole. As a matter of fact, we'll do more of the opposite because of that. And I don't give a fuck if you have fucking 10 grand worth of SOE shit. Light that shit on fire or fucking sell it, because we're not selling you any more of it. You fucking order something and tell me it's you. Your money will be refunded back. You'll still buy it. You'll have somebody else buy it, or we're too fucking busy. You'll still get it. But the fact is, you were a fucking asshole. I replied to it, and you don't like my fucking reply. Well, fucking my reply is go somewhere else. I don't need your fucking business. I will go out of business before I fucking do something because you fucking were an asshole and thought it was going to change what I did. I don't need your fucking money. Nobody here does. They'll all still have a job. All the fucking people in the other two buildings will all have a fucking job without you. I don't know what you thought you were going to get by this. So that's the deal.
It's not the drafter. You can't have it your way.
Somebody emailed me this morning and said there's a thread on Redout, and we get a shitload of traffic from Redout. Tons of fucking orders, a lot of website direct traffic from Redout. I'd never even heard of it. It's like the underground of the internet or something. It's like the fucking basement. Reddit, yeah. So somebody said, hey, what belt? Some guy says SOE, EDC belt. Guy jumps on there and says, it's cool. We'll post a link to it in the video. You guys can see it.
It'll be right here.
It gets pretty heated. Guys that have never heard of us don't agree with the way I do business. But the thing is, they posted links to our videos that they didn't like, which has driven a shitload of traffic and a shitload of belt orders this morning from people that do like those videos.
Yeah, I saw one actually on one of the posts that said, I don't have an piece of SOE gear or anything, I've never bought, but I'm going to buy a belt now because of the video yesterday that we did.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why we do these videos. They fucking work. And the dudes in that thread said, that's kind of John's shtick. You know, if you don't like it, fuck you. And it drives traffic. And you can see right in there, the dude that fucking said, I'm not buying shit from them because of this video. A bunch of dudes saw the video and go, I'm fucking buying because of the video. It fucking works.
Yeah, look how many people were on the thread.
Ike Stevens, I think that's his name, Texas Outdoor, made a video about something about an alien holster. I never heard of it. One of these crossbreed type holsters. And he said he wore it 200 hours and just gave some reasons why he didn't care for it. And some guy got on there and goes, well, I'm going to buy one just because you said not to because you're wearing an SOE shirt. Okay? Fucking, that's good.
Awesome.
That's awesome logic. There you go.
This guy says this gear is shit, but since he's wearing something else I don't like, I'm going to buy it.
And he said, what, are you going to have a band here? The deal, like, we don't know who the dude is. It doesn't fucking matter. But he said, if you enjoy boring videos, watch SOE videos. Well, obviously we're on your mind. You brought us into a thread we weren't even in, and you will continue to do so. And that's why we do these videos. That's exactly why we do them over and over and over, because they pay well. What else we got? Anything? Bueller? Anyone?
You got anything?
No,
You sure there's anything?
not much going on. Well, Colin sent me a pretty awesome video last night.
Yeah, what's...
He was just taking a shit on the toilet.
Did you really do that?
Well, they sent me one while we were still at work.
He did!
They sent me one where they're still at work and them all having fun and stuff like that. And so I was like, alright. And so I went to the bathroom.
Who's still at work?
Me. And I panned over and I went, like, I was like, and then I panned over to the sink so you could tell us in the bathroom, panned back. Well, a few minutes later, my Snapchat lights up again. It's from him, and I was like, oh, what's this going to be? This is going to be good. And so...
That's why you want me on Snapchat. I'm not doing it.
The snap starts, and I push it, and so it starts, and it's like someone walking with the camera, the phone, you know, through the house, and you see, like, the light of a door, and the door gets pushed open, and he's sitting there on the toilet with his pants all the way to his ankles, like, looking like that. Like, that's what, and I was like, you know, Snapchat's a one-time thing, so, like, after you see it, it's gone.
No, that's not true. There's a program, I'm told, that you can capture.
Oh, I saved the video. I wasn't letting that one go.
I don't...
Pretty funny. What?
That's what you're trying to get me on the Snapchats?
Snapchats are funny, man. You can
You
do
need
some
to-
really
you need to
awkward
get it.
shit on Snapchat. It's really
Do
funny.
I have to be on the Twitter to do it?
No.
Okay.
Everyone should Snapchat. It's fun.
Yep.
On the Twitter. Are you on the Twitter again?
I'm not on the Twitter.
You're a Twitter tweeter.
The pumpkin carving contest. Some of you guys are
Yes.
starting to put your pumpkins up. We've got several of you have.
Like jeans.
Halloween night, midnight will be the cutoff. We'll pick a winner the next morning. We will start a thread on Halloween, and you guys will take your picture. Go ahead and post them on the Controversy Willis fan page right now. That's fine. But we're going to make a thread where you will reply with your photo in the thread, and that's where we'll pick the winner from. But you guys, you can carve them now, tomorrow, Halloween night, whatever. Go ahead and post them up. But we will make one thread where everybody will post so we can pick a winner from there. And some of the employees will pick a first, second, third place winner, whatever. Controversy Willis is the Facebook page we're currently using while the other page is locked up.
I had people on Instagram asking me.
We're still on Instagram at SOE Tactical Gear. We're on Twitter, SOE Tactical Gear. Our normal Facebook posts that we post dump to the other two, so a lot of people aren't seeing us on there. So Controversy Willis is where we're at, and then the YouTube's still, you know, normal. That's what we're using.
And I'll be judging most of those, so if you include in there some little comment about me and the color of my eyes or something like that, it'll probably help your chances. No, not so much.